Oh,
Good morning. My name is Samantha.
I'm Jenny.
it's Wendy.
I'm Gurch.
And I'm Oliver.
We thought about choosing a familiar country, China, as our topic. However, it's a bit too big to be able to discuss it in detail or to form an exchange tour within a limited time. Therefore, we chose Xi'an. It was formerly known as Chang'an, that it was a capital back in the China before the Ming Dynasty. This presentation is going to last for 15 minutes. We are going to introduce the basic information about Xi'an and then move on to talk about the ways of raising awareness in the UK population through food festivals, culture, and history workshops. We are going to use different digital and marketing communication tools, for instance, PR, word of mouth, advertising, and sales promotion. Our project has an aim to raise awareness in Xi'an in the UK population, so more people are willing to travel for 16 hours on flight, as our target group is the university students who use digital media and social platform for almost everything in their life. In order to grab their attention, we are going to set up a blog using interactive digital media. That's a form of creating awareness in the UK population. For example, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube videos. Besides, we believe in the power of word of mouth because students are easily encouraged and motivated by sharings and their friends. Before going on the tour, students are invited to a sharing event held by Zach and Heather, who are English teacher and bloggers in Xi'an, as they have been living there since 2011. Students feel more attachable and enjoyable when they are listening to the way they live and the reason behind when they decide to move from one country to another country. We have specifically designed the tour bus to our students, and it's take only 5 days out of their summer break. It's totally affordable because our university is going to sponsor 50% of the total cost, including the flight tickets and accommodation fee. It's a perfect way to learn a new language and to get in touch with another culture. There are more than 20 workshops for students to choose according to their interest. Before moving on to the different marketing communications regarding to food, culture, and history, it's important to understand the reason of choosing Xi'an as our destination. It's one of the oldest cities in China, as it held the position under several important dynasties in Chinese history, including Zhao, Qin, Han, and Tang. It is also the starting point of Silk Road and the home to terracotta warriors. It has a rich and culturally scientific history that has some of the must-go sport, including terracotta armies, drum tower, farming temple, and is also very well known for good dishes, including tea, spicy lamb burger, and also hand-ripped noodles. Let's pass it on to my friend Jenny to talk about the program regarding to the culture.
Okay, I'm going to talk about the Xi'an culture. According to a research, Xi'an as a city plays an important role in China, just like the statues of Rome in Italy. When you arrive Xi'an, we are going to rent you a bicycle to ride around the city. You just need to scan the QR code and take with you. You can also return it in another spot. One of our highlights is to watch Xi'an Opera, which is one of the most famous Chinese operas. It's a storytelling way for you to quickly understand how the citizens in the past live, the food they eat, and their daily lives. Thirdly, we could cooperate with local university students. We have one-to-one buddy program to help UK students to adopt the environment and improve English skills for Chinese students as well. What is more, we would provide a Mandarin workshop with a booklet. Make a sufficient preparation before the trip. So, we would use the advertising and self-promotion as muzzle to attract students to come to Xi'an. We are going to create posters and put them onto our Facebook page so that university students can easily get access and look at it. Other than this digital media method, we are going to use some traditional advertising tools, for example, sticking the posters onto university notice board and sending them through emails to students. In addition, when you visit a place, one thing we always do is buying souvenirs. Therefore, we will offer the workshop to teach UK students learn Chinese traditional skills. For example, the red paper card, and you can draw your facial mask and learn the Xi'an opera and so on. After you have done the activities, the product belongs to you. It's more memorable to have a souvenir made by your own. So I will pass it on to my groupmate Wendy to talk about food in Xi'an.
And then we need to talk about the Xi'an's food. So we're gonna put food festival event advertisement onto the freshers page and the university website, even on the social media such as Facebook or Instagram. This will promote high-speed coverage because most university students have at least one social media account and will log in university website for their daily work very frequently. Once they click into the link, a QR code would come up, just like this. They can scan it to explore more information about this event, and they can share the special video about food festival to their friends to make it more popular. So students will get 10 discount when they like the page for purchasing event entrance ticket. From the psychological point of view, students are more willing to spend money on eating and increase the chance to take part in the food festival, also increasing the probability of joining the trip to Xi'an. So when students take part in the event, a stamp on the back of the hand to prove that you have bought the ticket. And also there have a series of activities to attract students' interests about Xi'an food, such as eating food competition, attract more students to get involved, raise their interest and passion. Besides DIY Chinese burger, using the creative way make students to enjoy Xi'an food. You can make your own Chinese burger. For example, they can put their chosen ingredients into the food or smile face to express their yearning for Xi'an food. During the food festival, the television will play the video, and the students can see it about more Xi'an food. So this is one-step model of communication. Let students trying food. There will show up the opinion leaders, celebrator, or YouTuber to introduce the foods, be more professional, and introduce the nutrition and special taste, fabulous way of making foods.
Now we talk about the history of Xi'an. Xi'an's got a wonderful history, but it's not getting recognized enough compared to the pyramids of Egypt or the Taj Mahal of India. We think that if we can get the history more recognizable, it may increase tourism and give people who are visiting Xi'an something to remember. An idea to attract a target market to Xi'an is to give people a taste of Xi'an's history. To do this, we're going to give students an unforgettable experience, but also a comfortable one. To do this, we thought of ideas how this could be possible. Our first idea is to create a local app that contains all the information in Xi'an, such as places and maps. This would be handy because every student has a smartphone, so it'd be convenient and easy to use the app. Secondly, we proposed a pre-travel plan which provides choice of 3 days, 5 days or 7 days, so students can be flexible and decide how long they want to tour. Also, we'll be offering a chance for students to rent any Asian clothes they still want to wear, so they can feel like and be part of the city. We'll also be offering to see the terracotta warriors, which are these there, which is argued to be one of the top archaeological finds of the 20th century, and millions of people already come to visit. For the history aspect of the holiday, the best form of promotion we decided to use is PR. So the University of Kiel can provide communications to the tour organisations and form a partnership. So the university can offer stuff like discounts to all students, which would make them go, and also the tour organisations will have more people coming to their country, which is a bonus. And now finally I'll be handing it over to Oliver.
So now I'm going to talk about the choices for international students across the globe. According to the student.com, China is the third largest destination for international worldwide. So since 2006, the international students in China have been growing on an average 10%. Although this statistic is optimistic, it took nearly 9 years to double the numbers of international students to study in China. So, and that also goes to the same, like for the international student population density in China, as it only increased like 21% for the UK student. And as you can see here, like China is the third largest destination for international students, and the number is only a bit less than the UK. So which suggests that like the UK, the choices for the international student, for the UK student, they didn't pick China because like the UK, this university in the UK didn't have that much like cooperation and events with the locals that much. And for the conclusion, like we have a variety of options, like such as like as you can see here, like our team will design like a app just like Q apps, like which will show like the opening time and closing time for the attraction point and like all the events, just like my groupmates introduced, like for example the food festival and other events. And also we will have like discounts for the UK student as well. And as mentioned earlier, for sponsorship, we will have like a sponsorship with, like for example, Q University and the local Xi'an University. So the UK student can learn like a new language, and it can also improve Chinese students' English skill. And if you are not thinking of like going to the program, like for example you want to cancel it a week ago, we will also have like a cancellation option, which you will get like all your deposit back for guarantee. And as well as like we will have like a culture workshop, just like the summer camp one, that it only took like 2 hours for you just to give you a brief introduction to the China culture. And now here's our reference list, and thank you for watching.
Come and join our trip to Xi'an.